My people, my people. I decided I wanted to start posting more. I'm going to take off these glasses, which means I'm not going to be able to see you guys anymore. And I actually have two of the same pairs of glasses up here. I need glasses to find my glasses. I don't even know what the other pair is. It's up here somewhere. I actually got like three of them. But, so, let's see. What can I story time about today? I guess I could talk to you guys about, like, why did I be Mother's Day just passed, but why did I decide to have two children for a couple who could not physically carry children of their own? That's how I became a surrogate. I actually signed up with an agency in 2006. I had a horrible experience with a lady for 2 years. So that went to 2008. And I took all these vitamins. If you see them right here. Yep, they're on my bed. I took all those vitamins every single day. And I still continue to take them every day. Because I wanted to make sure they were going to be as healthy as possibly could be. But I had twin girls for a couple. Let me see if I can get out here, and I'm going to show you guys photos of them. I did this a long time ago on my channel. These girls are like, I'm 5'6", and when I tell they used a egg donor because the mom couldn't. She had a heart problem when she went through the stimulation of the eggs. So let me turn on a light and act like I got some sense. I'm sorry, y'all. I was not prepared. This is an impromptu video. This is what I do. These little lovelies right here. And they're over here. Yep. Black girl had two white babies. How is that physically possible? I am asked this question more times than I think it needs to be asked. Basically, I used a donor egg of a white woman, and they used the husband's male content, and you end up with white children. Oh God. Me personally, sorry, I'm trying to get settled back down, y'all, because my back has been off the chain. Me personally, I could not be an egg donor only because they are genetically related to me, and I feel like if I'm going to have some babies, they need to be my babies. I need to take care of my babies. All right, but I applaud those of you who do. And I know a lot of college students do it. They are in it for the money. That was one of the problems we had with the first couple I worked with. Because there's a series of medications and shots you have to take at a certain time. And I don't think she took, from what the clinic told me, she did not take the booster shot, which is like a big dose of medication you take the day before they're going to retrieve the eggs. So, the second couple in 2009, I had these two little girls in August of 2009. And we actually put in 3 embryos because it's IVF. So basically, they're combining the male genetics with the female egg donor, and I literally got to see these girls when they were little, like 4 to 8 cell embryos. I said embryos. Embryos. They were like 5 to 8 cells. Like, there's no heartbeat at that point. But I actually got to see them because the fertility clinic that we used was very cool. They'd worked with me before, and they were off the chain as far as having everything in order and getting everything right. So we actually put in 3 embryos, but 2 stuck. That is the terminology we like to use in the fertility world, which just basically means the 3rd embryo did not stick. And for those of you ladies out there that are trying to have babies, don't give up, because if you go back in my channel, you'll see I have a 49 and pregnant video where I got a digital, and I had a faint line on I want to say a Frere. It's a first response early results. If you ain't been in the game that long, you probably don't know all the terminology, but I want to tell you. So don't give up, people. And I think like Flava Flav's crazy German wife lady from wherever, I'm pretty sure she had a baby. I don't know if it was 2 or 1, but she had him at like 54 or 56. So it's just a matter of getting the body like ready to receive an embryo. And there are people that donate embryos for couples that can't have kids. So you got a lot of options out there. And Clomid, of course, will make you make a lot more eggs. And then you can, you know, have a higher chance of having babies, but you got a higher chance of having twins and triplets too. But there are so many options out there. But I digress. I am way off topic right now. So anyway, I decided to be a surrogate because, one, I don't have bad pregnancies. My pregnancies are easy as hell. It's like I don't know about now, but I've had kids, and I was 17, I graduated high school. I got pregnant at 17, had him at 19. That's my oldest. He is still here in the house. I got pregnant in my 20s. I was 23 or 24, and I got pregnant again in my 30s. I was like 37. So I have gone through all these stages and decades of life, and I apologize greatly because my hair is tore up from the floor up. I'm just trying to do. If y'all don't know what this is. I'm gonna show y'all. It's basically one of these. Hang on. Oh, Jennifer, why are you such a mess? Every time you make a video. All right, look. I can wear it like a headband, or I can actually just tuck it up underneath here and use it for this. I can use it as a sleep mask. It has like 8 different ways you can like twist this thing around. Where did I get it? Dollar Tree, y'all. I'm all about savings. Dollar Tree. Anyway, getting back to the point. I'm covering up my hair now. I was just wearing it kind of crazy right then, but it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm trying to spread information. Spread information. So, look, it came off my ear right there. So anyway, what I was getting back to is being a surrogate, you're actually caring for someone, and in most cases, the baby is not genetically related to you. That's a gestational surrogate. But there are people who donate their own eggs and get pregnant and carry the baby, and that's a whole another ordeal. Um, I would recommend for anybody that wants to do it, make sure you go to an attorney. There are attorneys for surrogates that are very well versed in everything, because I even had to have a psych exam. See, I done took it off now. It's irritating me. I even had to have a psych exam before being a surrogate, it was at the request of the agency, not the couple. And it was one of those, is the glass half full or is the glass half empty? I mean, I think the psychologist is a little, but I'm just saying. Sorry, I got hiccups, y'all. The main reason for using an attorney to drop your paperwork is that you are certifying you are not trying to place any claims on this baby that you're going to have for somebody else. And it also protects you. Most surrogate contracts, they cover your health care, the medications. You should not be paying anything. I think they were giving me almost $1,500 a month, maybe $2,000, because once we found out that we were having more than one child, it went up. And it's not about the money, but any woman who has gone through labor can tell you, you will have a chance of dying. All right, so you have to have your heart in this to do this for someone else. It's not about you. It's about the baby, babies, and the couple. The first lady that I worked with was literally, I don't want to call her crazy, but she would check out like every time it didn't work out. And we tried 4 different in vitro sessions. Now, with the second couple, she got a bad heart problem from the medication to give her extra eggs. And so she wasn't able to use her own eggs, but they used an egg donor, which normally back then was like $5,000. And then you're talking about another $30,000 to me because they pay you each month. And I also offered them breast milk for like 6 or 8 weeks after the babies were born. I used to work in labor and delivery, so they were nice enough to let them have a room because they lived like an hour and a half drive away. So they let them stay with the babies so they could be at the hospital with me. And I'm going to end this on a funny thought. They asked me one night, because I was only there 3 days, they asked me, do you mind watching the babies for a few minutes so we can go get something to eat? I thought that was the funniest thing I ever heard. I hate when I get cut off. I thought that was the funniest thing I ever heard because I'd been watching them for 9 months in my belly. But everything worked great. The kids apparently screamed all the way to another city from our house. They didn't like the car ride, but everything went great, you guys. So, would I recommend being a surrogate? Absolutely. It doesn't take you out of your space, and it's a little more glow on your halo if you do something good for somebody else. I actually just got called last week to be a marrow donor for someone. I am AB positive, so I have been on the donor registry since 1997. Do you know how many years that is? So I'm hoping that comes through because I would really like to help somebody else out again. Help somebody else out again. English is my first language, I promise.